Hi again. This is just, I don't know if it's going to be the prelude to the next video that I do or if this is going to be a standalone. I'm not sure. Just a quick follow-up on a couple of things. The wig. This is day 2 that I wore the wig, and aside from the fact that people on the street are stopping to look and tell me what beautiful hair I have, I've never had that with a wig. Never. I'm really thrilled with it. Everybody in my office, every single person told me how wonderful my hair looked. And they asked me if I had gotten extensions. They asked me if I had my hair done. Nobody thought it was a wig. So it looked extremely natural. And for that, I'm grateful. So this one, as I say, I'm comfortable wearing it. This one is a keeper for me. I mean, they're all keepers in the sense that I have them and I won't return them. But the question is, will I wear them? And if I do, will I wear them often? And the jury's out on that. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. Another kind of little follow-up. I have to tell you, I'm just feeling so lucky with the stuff that I'm getting lately. Take a look again at my eyelids today. I've got a much more subtle look today. I was working with kind of the plums from the Crown palette. So that would be this palette. And again, don't forget, I think I got this palette, I want to say $9.97, which seems like such a totally bizarre price, but I want to say that. Now you can see the ones I'm using because they show up as being used. This is what I have in the corners. And I was working with this one next to it. And then if you recall, that absolutely wonderful Stila product that I want every one that they have in every color because I love it so much. I have just a tiny little bit in the middle. Do you see it? A little bit almost at the lash line and a little bit going up in the middle. And it is really good. It's really, really good. It stays on all day. It looks wonderful. And again, folks, I feel like I'm belaboring this, but look at those deep set circles that I had that are now almost 2/3 non-existent. It has not stopped puffiness. I still have a little bit of the puffiness, but this, I will not look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm extraordinarily happy with it. And by the way, if you're seeing me look a little bit hairy today, it was because I couldn't find my tweezer, which is something that tends to go on in my life a lot. And I probably own 8 tweezers because of it. And of the 8, there's only one that I really like. I don't know if you have anything like that, but I have one that just is, it works well, it doesn't hurt, it's easy to use. And as I said, with that Shiseido thing that I've been using, I love it. Love it here. Love it for peach fuzz. Do not like it for my chin hair and do not like it for my brow hair. I am perfectly good with doing it in here. That's fine. And that stays pretty good. In here, what it creates is stubble. I never had stubble in my life. And when the hairs grow back, they grow back in kind of a strange way. They're wiry, they don't have any great way of staying put. So this is definitely not something I am going to rush to do again for that area. And wanted to mention again, I still love this Laura Geller. Yeah, it's the Baked Brulee highlighter in Toasted Coconut. I'm wearing that a little bit as the highlighter. It shows up, and I think it really just makes the skin look more youthful. I think it really does. And I do love the others. There are about 3 of these now that I really go to and I want to do. I also saw a video that I am intending to do a practice on myself about. This young gal did a really detailed and wonderfully done. It would be nice if I remembered her name. I will at some point, and I'll get the information to you. But it was a way of contouring the nose. And I really don't contour my nose. I do that little bit of highlighter here and a tiny bit in here, but that's as far as I go with my nose. But I suspect it would look really pretty if I did do the contouring. I'm also waiting for the latest stuff that I got from Miraness, and there are a couple of products I cannot wait to try. There is one that is a combination of highlighter. It's highlighter, concealer, and contour, all in one stick. So I'm curious to see how that one works. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on it. Some seem to do it better than others. And there's also a cushion compact with the contouring as well, because I think I could use a little bit more of a defined kind of contour in here. I'm lucky enough that I really do have good cheekbones, and people tell me that all the time, so I really probably don't need it as much as some other people do. But listen, I learned how to do my eyeshadow really well from YouTube, and I think I'm going to be able to learn how to do all this other stuff as well. I am fortunately a quick study, and I love this stuff. So when you love something and you really like working with it, it's kind of easy to get better at it if you have any kind of penchant for it in the first place. So that's essentially it for now. Well, I do have something else that I will be talking about, but not yet. I'm not quite there yet. But and I also have some clothing I want to show you, because I got some really nice things. And I am going to probably be starting Weight Watchers or something similar, or I'll go to a nutritionist or something. I went to the doctor the other day, and some of my chemistries were not really wonderful. I need to pay attention to improve or keep my health on the front burner and not let it go the way of all things as we age. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be doing something like that. My goal is, in terms of weight, I would like to lose probably somewhere around 20 to 25 pounds altogether. I don't need to do it quickly. I have no great need for that. No, I'm not concerned about doing that way, but I definitely want to work on it. So I'm a work in progress. And I think also, after watching Patty, Rockstar Mom, with her 4-part video on how she met her husband of 6 years, it was a very touching story, and it really reached me on a kind of deep emotional level. And it made me actually stick my toe in the pond of online dating. I don't know if dating is the right word at this point. I stuck my toe in and created a profile, and I will actually talk to people online and see where it goes and see if it's something I'm comfortable doing. I'm not at all sure, but maybe. We'll see. Her story was great. If anybody else could have a story similar to hers, it would be a gift. And we'll see. My life is fine as it is. I don't have any great urge to be rescued like Rapunzel or whichever story. But it would be nice to share my life with somebody who would be on the same page on many levels. I certainly am not looking for one of the many nuts out there. So it's a delicate balance. We'll see how that goes. But here I am, just as I say, touching base about these few things. And one other thing I want to tell you before I go. What I've been doing lately somewhat is, instead of always reaching for my liquid eyeliner, and I love my liquid eyeliner, it really works extremely well for me, I've been reaching also for my shadows and dipping my brush into a little bit of water to get the more concentrated look, and that works for me as well. So just something to think about. That's about it. I know I've said that's about it about 3 times already. I don't know. Oh, that. And this is truly going to be the end of this. So I will see you very soon. Could be tomorrow. And take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.